Now over the past few weeks, WWE has been pretty cool, I must say. Raw has been better, SmackDown's been good, and NXT, well, is NXT. With a bit more added flavour, now it's moved to USA. And with that in mind, it feels like WWE is really trying to step things up ahead of AEW's debut on TNT with their new show called Dynamite. What do you think about that name? Is it going to be explosive? Is it going to go off with a boom? Have your say in the comment section below. But also as well, WWE will want to impress these new networks with their ratings. So that's why we're getting shocking moments such as Brock Lesnar turning up on SmackDown to challenge Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship on the debut episode of SmackDown when it moves to Fox. We also saw on USA this past week with NXT, the Ring General Walter, the United Kingdom champion, show up with Imperium. Very cool once again. So these shocking moments I feel are only going to get more and more as WWE wants to impress Fox, they want to impress USA, and then of course when AEW drops Dynamite, boom, it's gonna be explosive. It is. So with all that in mind, there's plenty of hype going on here with WWE TV. Now the same can't be said for this year's WWE video game. WWE 2K20 has been very quiet and the hype doesn't quite feel there. And I'm wondering if 2K have missed a trick, because with all these shocking moments, why haven't 2K got involved in this? Because if ever there was a time to debut and showcase the entrance of the Ring General, Walter, the United Kingdom champion, it was this past Wednesday. Now they could have done it in a number of ways. They could have released the entrance whilst the show was going on via social media. They could have shown it live on the USA Network. It could have cut to a WWE 2K20 announcement, which I think would be really cool, to start dropping them during WWE programming to tie in with this hype. What about showcasing the Fox arena that we might have to expect in a WWE game, because I'm sure that Fox have their own branding and how they want SmackDown to look, and I'm hoping, a bit like The Fiend, 2K have been given the heads up so they fully know what the arena is going to look like, and we will get the new SmackDown logos in this year's game. But why not, showcase it during that first episode on Fox? Why not drop not just the arena, but the Brock Lesnar entrance? Maybe you do it after Brock Lesnar defeats Kofi Kingston, or the other way round. Showcase Kofi Kingston in the SmackDown arena after he beat the Beast. I just feel like there's loads of opportunities here to tie in the marketing with current WWE, which in my opinion is gauging more eyes at the moment. And if ever, like I said, there was an opportunity to do that, to showcase a new superstar for the roster of a WWE game, and someone that many people have wanted this year, it was, and it is, Walter. It was such a good opportunity this past week, and 2K, well, what have they dropped this week? More details about Roman Reigns being the cover star with his tower. The Women's Showcase, which we are fully aware of. Now the trailers are being shown throughout WWE programming. I've seen the Legends trailer. I've also seen some of the gameplay parts. The Women's Showcase. I mean, it's not really gameplay, it's just fancy camera angles. We haven't actually had any truly official gameplay. And to touch on that, Roman Reigns and his little snippet, if you haven't seen it on social media, they did show a suplex slightly concerned that the referee nearly jumps into the suplex. That's worrying. That referee, I've talked about referee AI, he needs to be well out the way, get out of there. And also as well, a suplex. It's the big dog. I know we've seen camera angles of the Superman punch, but you know, I think I'd rather see a Superman punch, maybe a different kind of spear, something like that. Not just a generic suplex over the top rope into the ring. It's a bit, if you will. So I just think about this, and obviously there's lots of complaints about the marketing this year. Many of you guys saying time is running out and the hype isn't there. Well, I feel like the hype could have been there. And you know, another good example of this will be when we go to Hell in a Cell and The Fiend takes on Seth Rollins. Now, why don't 2K build some sort of trailer to generate hype around The Fiend? He was the pre-order bonus after all, and most years we get a pre-order bonus trailer. We never got one with The Fiend. Why not? Why not build a solely gameplay trailer of The Fiend, or showcase The Fiend inside the Hell in a Cell with Seth Rollins, and also showcase the new, well, we've seen it for around about a year now, but the new, because we haven't had it in a WWE game before, Red Cell. I mean, there is lots of opportunities. WWE TV is opening the door quite a lot of times, and 2K seem to be letting it slam shut in their face on many occasions. And if the two parties could talk together, you could tie in the TV and some of the good moments that are happening at the moment to also support promoting your game. How about that? Look, I'm no expert in marketing, but I think that would be pretty good. Even more so, how about after a moment happens on WWE TV, it kind of cuts away to like an announcement from 2K about the game, a bit like how ECW used to have that static kind of interruption when it would cut between camera scenes, and then it jumps to a bit of gameplay that maybe looks like what you've just seen. For example, with Walter and Imperium, it could have the four of them standing in the ring. Just that, in gameplay form. And then it cuts back to the live WWE TV. I mean, just that snippet, that split second, confirming Walter and Imperium, and then it's gone. But you've had that teaser, and it's in a good moment because you've enjoyed what you've seen on WWE TV, and then you're getting a bit extra with some hype for the game. It just works. It goes hand in hand, pairing up TV with the game. And I am interested now to see if Walter's in the game. He has to be. He really must. He's a champion in WWE. He's a big deal. I expect him in the game. Regardless or not of the Bump in the Night DLC and all that conversation, Walter, in my opinion, must be in. But it interests me now how 2K will showcase Walter, and when they will pick the right time to drop him, to showcase him. Because I don't think they ever had a better opportunity than this past Wednesday, and however they chose or wanted to do it. Like, if they just drop him as part of the roster, as a part of a list, that's naff. If they just put his entrance out on a Wednesday with no real tie, that's a bit naff too. I think when you drop certain superstars' entrances, if you can tie them into something that's going on with WWE, it builds it even more so. Maybe even don't drop entrances, but instead drop little miniature video packages of some of the big names that are going to be in this year's game that are making a debut. Like, I'd like to see gameplay footage of Walter smashing the hell out of lots of superstars down on the NXT UK brand, showcasing some of the matches that he's had, showing that all in some style of trailer. That will get me hyped, because that's everything that I want to see. It's seeing the superstar, it's seeing the superstar in action, and it's gameplay. It's focused on the game. And it's also revealing a new superstar confirmed for the game. So however they do it, I don't think they've got or had a golden opportunity like they did this past week with NXT moving to USA. But I'm also very tired now of talking about the marketing for this game. I initially thought that once NBA was out the way and Borderlands, the WWE campaign machine would kick in, but even this week we're just really talking about Roman being the cover star. And I would say that, let's just say all we're getting this year, and I say all we're getting, but some of these are very task intensive, like the Women's Evolution 2K showcase. I'm sure that took a ton of time. If we are getting My Career, and if we're getting Roman's Tower, and that's about it, plus the Bump in the Night and The Fiend. But if that is it, and there is nothing, groundbreaking else to come out and release, then really, marketing wise, we should have got it bang on with how we release that footage to the fans. That's my opinion. So for example, when you drop that Samoa Joe entrance and that lighting doesn't look right, you don't drop that. You pull that and you say, look, there's something not right here, that's not going out. And also, is just putting out bog standard entrances really the greatest move? Because again, with someone like Samoa Joe, showcase him, package him up a bit as the first entrance, but do it in a way that you don't just reveal his entrance, it's a bit more of a package, so you have some moves in there, maybe the Coquina clutch, you kind of hype it up more, have a lot more trailer style packages to get the superstars out there. I mean, it just, to me, is the way that you put this information out, because if it's done well and there is limited changes, the game can still be perceived pretty damn well. But when there's limited changes from what we know of at the moment, and then you see a Samoa Joe entrance with terrible lighting, that doesn't help things. Then you see another trailer with old Trons, that doesn't help either. Then you see a Roman trailer with just a suplex. I mean, it's the way you package it up. Like I said with The Fiend, pre-order bonus. Where's the trailer for it? Where is the gameplay trailer to hype The Fiend? That is the USP this year. And all we got was The Fiend is the pre-order bonus. I don't know. But I'm tired of talking about this marketing. It doesn't feel right this year. 2K should know from the feedback that they've been seeing online that people are disappointed that information hasn't come out sooner about this game. But again, it's not just that, is it? It's when the information comes out, it's how it's delivered. Because if it's delivered wrong, then all you get is an outburst from the community saying, whoa, it looks worse. It looked better last year. And I've actually said that, for example, when you compare Joe's entrance to Aleister Black's, it's like, well, Aleister Black's entrance looks really good. But now you've got that question, you've got that concern. What's happened there? What's gone wrong? Is it the game? I don't know. And we should never have that doubt, because what they're delivering, everything that comes out, packs a punch. So anyway, I think this is going to be the last time I talk about marketing a WWE game, because, let me have a go at it. I don't know, I just think a couple of suggestions here or there, and you could really nail it. I mean, even if the game was bad, I still think the marketing could be amazing. I'm sure that's not going to go down very well with the fans, but I mean, yeah, it could be a bit deceiving. But in my view, if I was making a video game, just to end it on this note, my packages and the way I package up to promote the talent, the superstars, I'd be like, look, we got to go all out here for our first drop of any information. So let's hit them with something that they're interested in. Let's go with Universe. And then I tell you what, when we start going out and exposing the new superstars, let's do it slightly differently this year. Let's not just go with entrances. Let's make little mini trailer packages for the big names. Let's do that as well. And also let's speak to WWE and see if we can maybe drop things in between WWE TV, so we can kind of cut away and reveal something cool and it cuts back to WWE TV. And I think like that straight away engages you, the audience, much better. But anyway, I digress. Wow. I'm not going to talk about the marketing anymore. I want to talk about now about things that I think are interesting in this year's game, but I need to see them to be able to do that. So anyway, if you like my ideas, then please do hit the like button. I mean, I really think Walter should be in this year's game. I'm really excited to play as Walter, and he's had, for my opinion, two of the best matches of all of last year. I mean, he had his match with Pete Dunne, he had the match with Tyler Bate. They're both outstanding matches, and I just thought, with a big moment like on NXT on USA, them standing there, those four in the ring, and just a quick cutaway to gameplay of that exact same shot, by God, I'd have been like, wow, didn't expect that. So yeah, that's how you blow people's minds. Anyway, that's enough. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I've got so many ideas of how these things can be done, but we're not hearing much at all, are we? Anyway, if you like the ideas, let me know in the comment section below, and please rate, comment and subscribe. I'm going to be putting out different things on the channel, nothing too drastic, but you know, whilst we've got a bit of downtime in waiting for information, I just want to have a bit of fun on the channel. So don't think that it's me trying to supersede because we have no news. Actually, it's not. I just kind of want to lighten up things a bit because the community at the moment is a bit down in the dumps, so maybe let's just have a bit more fun. I can try anyway. But for now, please rate, comment and subscribe. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you later.